What's up, Black family? Just want to make a short video considering the election is over. Thank God it's all over with. But this is not a I told you so video. It's more like a video that you should think about your future video. What are you going to do now? Now the cards are played out. Now the election is over with. Now what are you going to do? I talked to some friends about, I said in the text message, not text message, I said on the, in a group link, I said, your career doesn't matter. And what I meant by that is that it doesn't matter what you do for a living in the corporate environment. It doesn't matter what you do for a living if you work for white folks or depend on white money to get you your dollar. If you don't prepare for the very, very short future, the next 4 years, all that's going down the drain. So to ask my black people now, did Donald Trump winning give you a sign? Did it spark something in you that you didn't have before? Did you get some new information to do some things differently now? Because your very next steps are very, very key to your survival for yourself and your family. You see, our people for so long have just been living on this hope and this faith factor that people are going to treat us right at some point. We'll just keep waiting for it. I'm telling you, that's never going to happen. I'm telling you, treat yourself right. Get your act together. Prepare yourself, because there's going to be a lot of uprisings in this country in the next 4 years. I'm going to tell you that. And Donald Trump, what he said about on the speech, talking about he's going to try to work with everybody, make things together. No, don't believe none of that. Don't believe that. You know why? He's very covert in his ways of doing things, his tactics. He's very tactical. You see, I talked to a friend this morning about relationship with men and women, and how in the black community, the women are more educated than the men. But in the end result, still there's a high divorce rate, still there's a lot of families breaking up. Why? Because it's not always your intellect as far as your book education, your higher education, your career, the money you make. It's not always more important than your social and emotional intelligence. You see, in the world, the way the world works, we just saw a prime example of somebody who is very high on social and emotional intelligence. He's going to be the next president of the United States of America. He wasn't smarter than Hillary Clinton, book-wise. He wasn't more articulate than Hillary Clinton, speech-wise, or President Obama for that matter. But what he's high on, that our people can learn a lot from, or should be able to learn a lot from, is social and emotional intelligence. You see, how you win doesn't matter in many cases. Winning is all that matters on the world landscape. So in the family life, I did a video on poor parenting. Check it out. On poor parenting, I did a video saying that if you don't have the tools to teach your children what they need to learn because you didn't have it, have the sense, the understanding to find somebody who does. You see, take a look at that video. Go to YouTube, the broadcast, the Bay Area Black Community YouTube page. Listen to that broadcast. And if you're a parent, it's more time than not that you get your act together and focus. But you don't have a lot of time. You see, this is what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to avoid the mad rush to get things done now. The mad rush people are feeling now. The mad rush to do things they should have been doing anyway. This is what I wanted to avoid. But at this point, I'm feeling confident in what I've done, and the few people who've listened to me, what we've done. I'm feeling confident because we're on the right track. And for whatever happened in this country going forward, family, I hope that you take heed to some of those warnings and you can get a few things done, because you won't be at 100%. None of us will. You might not be 50%. Some of us may not be. You might be at 20%. preparedness for what's coming down the pipe. But your 20% gonna take you a little longer than somebody else's 5%. So focus on that. Do the best you can, family. I love you guys. I just wish my people would listen before things set in. But like I said, people who are slave-minded, not all black folks, but most of the black folks, it seems, people who are slave-minded operate on fear alone, not instinct, not vision. They operate on fear and faith, those two F's. Faith is good, but even the Bible says faith without works is dead. Fear and faith. When people operate on those two options for the most part. And at this point in life, family, it's time for a change. It's going to be the change that you want it was going to be. But change is coming, family, nonetheless. Take care of yourself. Wolf out.